And we are live with the one and only Jesus. I never thought in my lifetime I would talk to him, but he's here. No, with music by Andrew Lloyd Webber and lyrics by Tim Rice, loosely based on the Gospel's accounts of the Passion. Initially unable to get backing for a stage production, the composers released it as a concept album. Many of the old school hippies remember that, the success of which led to the show's Broadway on-stage debut in '71. It has been one of the most successful Broadway musicals and now celebrating its 50th anniversary. A new mesmerizing production returning to the lead center stage. This production won the 2017 Oliver Award for Best Musical Revival, garnering unprecedented reviews and accolades. And accolades to you, Jack Hopewell, joined by Jesus, the star of the musical, Jesus Christ Superstar, actor, singer, musician, based out of New York, and thrilled to play the Carpenter King once again. Jack, welcome to the Eagle, buddy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You betcha. How long have you been a part of this production of Jesus Christ Superstar, or throughout your career?
Yeah, so this is this is the first time I've played the role, and it's a favorite of mine. But I did start with this production back in September of 2022. So I've been with it since then. I did have to take a bit of a break this past year for medical reasons, but I've officially come back to this tour as of 3-ish weeks ago. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Have you played other parts in the production, or?
No, I've only ever done Jesus for this
show. Wow.
Show. Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. Reflecting on the roots rock of the original, the legendary score includes "I Don't Know How to Love Him." A lot of folks, older folks, might remember that played on the radio. Right. Superstar and Gethsemane. And how do you think this appeals to both the kind of theater audience and then the concert crowd audience?
Right. I mean, well, it is. Andrew Lloyd Webber, at the end of the day, he did make a rock opera in a sense. It is musical theater, I think, in its highest form. And so for theater goers wanting to see drama and story and high stakes and everything else like that, I think it really appeals to them. There's incredible choreography in this production. And then for the concert going audience, I mean, it going back to its roots, the original Brown album from 1971, the guy playing Jesus, Ian Gillan, was the lead singer of Deep Purple, and that's about as rock and roll as you can get. So, and this production specifically, I mean, it takes so much inspiration and really is trying to emulate that original Brown album feeling as much as it possibly can.
Yeah, I noticed in the video of your guys' performance of it, there's guitars on stage, there's microphones, something that's not traditionally used on a musical stage, really. Everybody's got the little tiny mics and stuff, but you got actual mics like a rock and roller.
Yeah.
Which I think, go ahead.
Yeah, it's one of the intentional design choices was to have Judas and Jesus and Mary and the other principals that have solos, to have that mic that you'd see a rock and roll star using. It really is just kind of a symbol of, look at me, this is me. I have the voice in this moment in time. So
that's great. Now, it's the 50th anniversary of the production. Is there anything new in this particular production that's going to be different from maybe if somebody's seen it 10, 15, even 20 years ago?
For sure. I mean, for one, I think some people come in expecting it to be very blatantly set 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem, and there's sand, and Jesus comes out in a long flowing robe, et cetera, et cetera. There are definitely more modern aspects to it in terms of the set design and the costuming. I'd say it's more timeless than modern necessarily, but
yeah,
the fact of the matter is it's not the traditional 2,000 years ago feeling. Along with that, there's choreography from Drew McOnie, who's absolutely incredible. I'd say most productions of this show have never been really choreographically intensive, but the ensemble is working their tail feathers off, and they are incredible. They're dancing for their lives. And that's another really favorite part of mine that people might not recognize from previous iterations of this show.
I got a couple pics here from the show. This is you, and looks like you're about ready to be crowned right there.
Yes.
But that shows kind of some of the incredible choreography and just the really neat stage presentation of this particular one. There's another one there that shows you and the cast as well. The other ones, I had a couple other cool ones, but the thing is, the pictures were way too big, so the format was so big I couldn't reduce them. So I got those two for you.
Nice.
But tickets are available at leadcenter.org. 5 performances beginning Thursday, February 1st through the 4th at Lead Center, and you can find the cool thing about it at the Lead Center here in Lincoln, you're going to love this place to perform. It is an amazing, amazing venue. But there's a lot of seats that are very inexpensive and very affordable. And that's one thing I love about the Lead Center is they do have a lot of seats that are very affordable for people that are kind of pinching pennies. As a matter of fact, if you are pinching pennies, we have free tickets this week, free pairs of tickets to the show. And all you have to do is log on to ktgl.com and sign up to win those on my website. So we're doing that. Your show sponsoring my basement tapes all this week. So yeah. So we're doing a little cross promotion there. And so we got free tickets on our website, but go to leadcenter.org for free tickets. Jack, I got another question for you.
Yeah, of course.
On your website, jackhopewell.com, the website reads, for him, his work is all about synthesis, combining his love of singing, acting. You're a good guitar player, by the way. I got to admit that. And music making to bring his storytelling to the next level. And he aims to do just that. One song, one show, one boop, one beep at a time. What's boop and beep?
Yeah. So one of my loves, one of my other things that I do besides acting and singing is music technology and audio synthesis. So a lot of what that looks like is working with synthesizers and lots of different programs and lots of different hardware to make boops and beeps and crazy sounds. So there's, if you think of those old Moog System 55s, the big tower synths that took up entire rooms, those are the types of things I love to work with. So,
well, I'll tell you what, one great part of this performance and of the musical, and of course, the story of Jesus is where he's knowing that he's going to die, and that's where Gethsemane comes in. And I have to say, just personally, from Ted Neely to Ian Gillan, all of them, you kick their butts. I gotta say.
Thank you. That's really kind.
I've seen video of your performance, and you are amazing.
That is so kind. Thank you. I don't personally, I don't know how I can live up to the greats that have come before me, but that is so kind, and I'm just really, really honored to be a part of that legacy.
Yeah, it's just I wish I could get those falsettos. Like it's just I've always, being a DJ, I've always wanted to be in music and around music, and I always wanted to be in a band, which I just didn't have the talent. But to get those high notes like that is just amazing. So Jack Hopewell, Break a Leg next week when you guys come to town, February 1st through the 4th, 5 big shows, and it's amazing production. The 50th anniversary of Jesus Christ Superstar, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Tim Rice, and Jack. Thanks for hanging with us for a bit, and make sure you see some of Lincoln. We got a real cool downtown area. I think you'll really dig it.
Yeah, I'm excited to be there.
All right. Well, Jack, take care. Break a leg, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.